So I'm here at Foundup House, and I want to do basically an update. I'm actually headed out of here to go to Florida to spend May, which is my father's birthday, with him. So we're going to be headed to Ohio, visiting his bench, which is his gravestone, and I'm sure it's going to be an adventure. So what am I trying to finish up here? I'm leaving Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. Well, let me show you. This here is a drip system I'm putting in, and simply, I love PVC piping. This is actually a unit from a drip system. You want to filter the water because the water is going to come in here. You filter out here. It's going to go up here, and actually this part here is actually going to go to the sink, which I'll show you in a moment. And then there's a T here, and the drip systems can go on here. So this is where it's going to connect to the water there, and here is the pipe system that goes down here. And since I have other knobs, I can actually have them maybe go along here into watering these plants here. This is the sink that I'm actually going to install, and actually I'm going to have it going right into here, which is the cold water. So we'll have water in this old sink, right, for washing our hands, whatever. And this sink is actually going to sit on this as the base. I'm going to build a support around it, but it's going to sit on this trunk here. This was garbage. Fish these out. These are all great potential grow beds. And what I'm going to do is convert these little bins into what's known as wicker beds using these stones and some piping. And I'm going to test this cloth. This is actually top cloth, to see if it will suck up water through the lining. So simply by seeing if it will, using capillary, I can't say the word, but capillary motion. That's the action of how water kind of can move up a string, right? Capillary. Oh, I'm dyslexic and I haven't used that word in probably 25 years. So maybe you remember what it is. Here is, look at that little bee here. See a little bee flying around? She's looking for actually minerals out of the clay. You see her? Look. Right there. She may be drinking the water off there. Can you see her moving around? Where is she on here? There she is. She's actually, yeah, I sprayed here. She's actually sucking up the water. She's a thirsty little girl. She's right there drinking. Let's see if I can pick her up. She'll let me pick her up. I'm going to show you. Pick her up here. And there you go. That's how you pick up a bee. Right there. You got her? And just let go. She go. So you grab her by the wings, just grab her by the two wings behind her head, and gently hold her, and let go. That's how you grab a bee. So, yeah, so I found this old kiddie pond thing, and I'm actually going to put some stone around it, and you can see there was a water level there, so it rains, and I'm going to drill some holes around this first level right here. These are the two creases, like right down here, for the overflow. So that way this holds water, and the water basically gets sucked up into that. So what I'm doing is, I'd call this kind of an exterior wicker bed. The soil has that capillary action that will draw up the moisture. And I noticed that you can see here, this tomato that's actually growing around this tree here isn't doing so well. It needed more water, so I'm doing that. So I'll fill that up with some stone, and that should work good. And that way, again, less watering, and when it rains, I'm capturing gray water. So these are the projects I'm working on, finishing up the month. Oh, there's some other stuff I just remembered. Staking out putting the border, and I may even run the border along here and around there, but I don't know. I could put some walk stones. I really do need to put some stones for people to walk along in this bed here. Otherwise, people are going to just trample on. This is all, whatever it's called, cilantro growing there, with mint and more tomatoes growing up in there. So I got tomatoes everywhere growing. Again, I'm testing to see where it grows well. And you can also see I have a lot of wisteria. And wisteria is actually a good plant. I'm not pulling it up because actually it puts in nitrogen in the soil. It's a form of a bean. So, and there's the drip system that you can see there. You get an idea of what I'm working on here at Foundups House in Silicon Valley. Anyone can come here at Foundup House. Go to foundups.com, go to House, click on Silicon Valley, click on the link, and it'll take you to our Airbnb sign up. You can come for a month, you can come for a day, you can come whatever, couple weeks. If you're coming through Silicon Valley, you want to stop by and see the house, then come on by. Now, like I said, I'm going to be gone for the next 20 days, and ultimately I'll be back at the end of May, early June for about a month, and I'm headed to Japan, and then I'll be back in the fall. So let me get on these wicker beds, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for supporting Foundups. It's your contributions that allows me to do this work every day and to share the vision and the knowledge of Foundups with others. So for as less than $1 a month, you can join, or as little as $1 a month, you can join. Our average contribution is actually over $20 a month. That's our average. We have contributors as high as $500, as low as $1. So it doesn't matter. What matters is eventually we'll get enough critical mass of folks who are supporting Foundups for us to do bigger and better things. It's with your contributions that's allowing me to go to conferences, to travel, to share the vision, and ultimately do this work for the inspiration of the planet. And with hope that we'll have thousands of Foundup houses in the future.